Yo, what is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Mo Money with the Mo Money Podcast. Back at it again with a banger with my boy.
Hey man, y'all know who it is, man. It's LA, co-host that be doing the most. You did? Yeah. What's
Yes,
up, bro?
sir. Hey, what is going on, man? Just back at it again. You know that this is our time to attack the universe again. Let them know that we exist.
Yeah,
Same
man.
same thing. We first talk about positivity and have fun in between. And I'm again same on that 250 push-ups a day. I'm at it, bro.
Bro, bro, doing, bro. That's all I can say sometimes. It's just like, I'm trying to fathom myself and just see myself doing 250 push-ups, man. That's real work. That take real dedication, bro. So yeah, most definitely, man. I wish I had some clapping sounds, some bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, bro? That deserves appreciation. You know what I'm saying? That you striving toward greatness and you trying to do something to better yourself, bro. And you doing something that's like I don't think everybody think about doing. You know what I'm saying? 250 push-ups every day, no days off. Like man, hey yo, yeah.
That's how I want to build, man. I want to have a discipline. I want my mindset to be uncomfortable if I don't hit that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you how I do it though. I don't do it all at once. I break it down. So I wake up in the morning before I go to work. I do 100 push-ups. I break it into 50. So I do 50, then rest, or maybe like 1 or 2 minutes, and then bust another 50. Go to work, fired up and everything. And then at work, on my breaks, I do another 100.
So you at work doing the push-ups too?
Yeah, I break it at work. I kind of like break it a little bit more because I don't want to sweat in work clothes.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be like, oh, yes, you suited and booted and you sweating.
Man, look, hey, what's wrong with buddy? Hey, bro, your arms, you're sweating. Yeah, nah, yeah, nobody judging.
So no, but it's still 100 push-ups at work, and then when I come back home, I do another 50.
Yeah.
So that leads me to 250. But I'm thinking I might be able to hit 300, but it's not gonna be all the time. Just sometimes if I feel like I'm a little hyped up a little bit more, I'll go ahead and do another 50. So that will lead me to 300.
So you going beyond the goal. You ain't even just stopping at 250. You gonna keep on going. Man, what you eating for breakfast, bro? What's on the plate? What's your nutrition looking like, man?
I eat motivation and I eat alpha energy in the morning.
Bruh, you eating something. Cause yeah. Ain't no way, bro. I don't know. Man, I just know, especially like I know like after you do the first set of push ups, it's like, okay, you got it done. Then you might get to the second push ups, it's like, I don't feel like it, but let's knock it out anyway. And then you do the next set of push ups. You know what I'm saying? You knock them out. But it's like when you get close to that number, I'm pretty sure it'd be like your arms be tired, your body tired, your mind is like, I don't want to do this right now. But you still knock it out anyway. Man, it's people, once they arms start hurting, it's like, nah, you can forget that, buddy. That's all good. I'm chilling. I ain't doing no more. So, man, I guess that's the question I have for you. What do you tell yourself, or how do you push yourself to do it even when it hurts, even when your mind is like, you know what I'm saying? What's your drive? What lights that fire for you?
So as I say in the last podcast, this is my drive because for some people it's impossible, and I can achieve it. This is what keeps me going. That my day is not over till I finish the job 100%.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this is how I think as a hero. Like, you know, if you've seen like a lot of Superman movies or, you know, the heroes movies, like even if hero is dead, they bring him back to finish the job. So this is how, like, you know, I changed my mindset to I'm not gonna sleep till I finish.
Yeah.
So and talking about pain, man, I do feel it. I do feel it. I feel a string, like multiple strings, like just pulling through my arm. I can
Mm.
feel them vibrate, or like it feels like someone like pulling those strings. I'm not kidding, bro. It went from all the way from my forearm to all the way to the shoulder. But I'm just smiling at myself, like
Yeah.
it's smiling at the pain that I know I'm doing something right. I know I'm holding something right,
Yeah.
and I'm not
Man.
gonna let it go.
Yo. Yeah. That takes a different type of beast, bro. That takes a different type of motivation. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, man, you stretching yourself, but you know the pain is worth something. It's worth the reward. The pain is worth the reward. What you going through, you know what I'm saying? Your older self, your future self is gonna appreciate you for taking care of your body right now. So yeah, that's a good thing, bro. You starting it right now. So in the future, this gonna 250 gonna look like nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You might end up doing 500 a day. And then we're gonna be calling you a monster.
the day is not gonna be that far.
Yeah.
Another word I want to say is why I do it, just to keep the discipline, and why I want to keep the discipline just in case, if something happened, I want to look the devil in the eye and say this heart is not for sale.
Mmm. Mmm. Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah, man. Yo.
Yeah, just the discipline. That's I want to keep it, and it's helping me a lot. It just changing my mindset to we're recording, and other businesses that I do online. I do it daily. Like, I do not go to bed till I touch every single task I have for the day.
Yeah, man. Yo, that's
Sometimes
big.
I go to bed late
Yeah,
and
man.
still go wake up early in the morning to get the job done.
Yeah. Sheesh.
We're never gonna stop, man. We're never gonna stop. I'm always building towards the future. I'm always imagining. And I have crazy goals. I have crazy ambitions.
Yeah.
And I want to achieve them all.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what it take, yo. Sometimes you gotta push yourself. Sometimes you gotta go outside yourself so you can see a different result. You know what I'm saying? You gotta push yourself so you could see something different. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, it's not gonna change. But if you start pushing yourself to new heights and new levels and trying to see a different result, you gonna get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get somewhere. Yeah. You gotta do something different. You can't just keep on eating Oreos every day and think you're gonna get a 6 pack. No, big fella, you gotta put the Oreos down and put the milk back in the refrigerator. Cut it out. Cut the milk and
And
cookies.
it's another thing. It really takes discipline because remember I told you I went on a yogurt diet, just
Mm-hmm.
having yogurt for lunch. And man, when I first started, for first few weeks, I feel like how you were like hyped up, so you do whatever it takes. But then as the time passes, your body wants to go back to its original form.
Yeah.
I started craving those junk food and those fast food on my lunch break. But this is what it is. As like I start losing, like, my body. Excuse me.
Yeah.
My body wants to tell me to stop eating yogurt on your
Mm-hmm.
lunch break and go ahead and eat the fried chicken just they're selling right across the street.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, this is what it is. If this is what I made my mind to, and this is what I'm gonna take it to the end.
Yeah.
And now that discipline had turned into a habit. So the taste have nothing, like no control over it. It's like I want to say the taste ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
Is I made my mind to do it. I made my mind to do it, and that helps me a lot. That helped me like lose fat, gain muscles because the yogurt I was eating had protein,
Yeah.
so I was gaining muscles. Working out. I still go hit the gym, but I don't do it every every day. I do it on the weekends whenever I am off. I still go, do pull ups, go bench presses, shoulder workout, upper body workout. but the push-ups is still there, gym or not. I'm still locked into 250 push-ups. Ain't no going back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot, that's good, bro. Cause I see it. I see what you're saying. It ain't just about exercise, and it ain't just about the push-ups. It's about making sure you developing a strong discipline in your mind, to where you're not submissive to everything that comes your way. Like, you don't have to say yes to everything. You can learn to say no to some stuff. Especially, like, you don't have to accept everything. Like, somebody might come and offer you a job, but it might not be something that you want to do. So you like, nah, I got something good. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm over here. I'm already building. I'm building my own empire. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own thing going on. I'm gonna be good. I ain't just gonna accept everything. It might be a certain type of girl that want to talk to you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She might not have the same values and stuff as you do. So you like, nah, I ain't gotta accept that just because I'm horny or I want to hit something. Like, nah, I'm trying to discipline myself and I'm setting a standard and this is what I want. So this is what I'm going after. So yeah, that's cool, bro. That's
Yeah,
good mindset.
man, that's a good point you raised. I just thought about it. Once I raise my standards up, I'm not going back.
Ooh,
I'll Yes, I will
yeah,
say no.
yeah, yeah. Nah, for real.
And the habits, the discipline I'm building is gonna give me the ability to say no. I refuse to go back. I'm locked in that gear. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And that's what it take. That's what it take, man. It's up here. So yeah, once you got it up here, man, it ain't no stopping you. So hey, it's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So good talk, man. I do want to touch the subject over here. What do you think about all the someone in a relationship or living together, or just say relationship? This 50-50 expectation. Who's supposed
Snap.
Now hear me out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
who's supposed to do what?
Yeah.
Because in old times, mans were known to take care of, like, put a roof
Mm-hmm.
uh, on their family and provide food, hunt, and then woman in the house cook, clean.
Yeah.
So I know that this modern society now have changed, a bit much. And I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm just making an observation
Yeah.
and speaking of it,
Of how things are. Yeah.
how things are now. Yes.
Yeah.
So now we have this concept of 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is it where? So how does this all start?
And listen, what I got to say about this 50-50 stuff, it might make some people mad. You know what I'm saying? It might shake some trees where some apples gonna fall, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna just cut right to it. That 50-50 is cool. It sounds good, but it sounds like you putting on the love to be shown in a relationship. You putting a number on it. Why are we putting a number on this on love? If you really love somebody, it shouldn't be. I'm gonna just go to 50 and I'm gonna stop. Why you stopping at 50? Why you stopping at 50? Why you can't go to 60? Why you can't go to 70 or 80 or 90 or 100? Why you stopping at 50 when you can do more? When you can push yourself more? That's like saying, I only want 500,000 in the bank account, but you can make 1 million. Why is you stopping at 500,000? Take that thing to $1 million and keep going. Cause I mean, it just makes sense. The more love you showing in the relationship, the better it's gonna be overall. You know what I'm saying? People making it about money and everything like that. It ain't just money. It's the whole relationship across the board. And then here's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just 50-50 on money. It might have to be on the. It ain't just the bills. You know what I'm saying? It's other things. The date nights, the cooking, the cleaning. It might be your car. It might be the kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to help each other on everything in all aspects and areas of your life. And the other thing is, I might be sick. I might not be able to give my half. So guess what? If I can only do 10, what's gonna happen with the other 90? We just gonna be stuck? What are we gonna do? What if I lose my job? What about
Yeah.
that? What if I lose my job? Then what we supposed to do? We just gonna let the house crumble? It's all on the man. It's my fault. When you a willing and able person and you could do something to help our situation, we in this household together. This ain't no business. This is a partnership.
This is survival.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying. This is outside of the business world. We need to be able to make it on all aspects and areas of our life together. Yeah, it ain't gonna always be 50-50. It might have to be 90-10 sometimes. It might have to be 60-40. I'm gonna need you to help me out. And then where it really comes down to for me is where I'm weak, you gotta be strong. And where you weak, I need to be strong. So if I'm bad with money, but you good with money, guess who needs to handle the money? The person that's good with the money needs to handle the money. But if I know how to pay bills better than you, and you got bad spending habits, and you always at the mall and on Amazon and Temu and everything else, yeah, I need to be the one with the cards in the hand.
Okay, I see. So you saying it's like if man provide X and a woman can provide Y,
Yeah.
so you can have X and Y together.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold your Y's
Mm-hmm.
while you just keep providing X's.
Man,
Okay, I see.
come on now.
And another thing I want to ask, how do men love versus woman love? And I'm not talking about sexuality. I'm more talking about life, how they love to spend their life together. Is it so as a man, like, if I spend my hard-earned money on you, is it me showing love? Is it my way showing love to you? That, hey, I love you. Here, my hard-earned money that I bust my ass for.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing. How do women show love?
Man, I'm gonna say for me, I ain't gonna speak for every man because everybody is different. But for me, when it comes to my love, it's more so I'm bringing you into my happiness. I'm bringing you into my world. I'm showing you my heart. So it's not just about me spending money on you. It's things outside of money that I need. You know what I'm saying? I need more than money from you, and you need more than money from me. You want some love, you want some laughter, you want some attention, you want some time, you want some peace, you want some food, you know what I'm saying? You want a roof over your head, you want to go out, you want to create memories, you know, you want the wedding, the good times with the friends. You want to go out and have drinks. You want to go to fancy restaurants and eat cheesecake and you know what I'm saying, pasta, all that good stuff. You want to go to Benihana's and watch the chef cook in front of you. You know, so you want all these fine things. I want these things too. We are living a reality together. So it's not just me spending my money on you. We need to be able to enjoy life with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because this is time. My time is worth more than money. Period. My time is worth more than money. Yeah. I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? And I say that, and it's real because we do a lot of stuff for free every day. We get a lot of stuff for free every day. We breathing right now. That's free. It's free air. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know there are people in the hospital paying for air
Man,
to survive.
man, say it's real out here, but still, like, yeah, it's you getting free stuff every day. It ain't just money you getting free stuff too. Yeah. So my time is more than just money. You gonna get more than money from me. We getting to experience life together. So yeah. So if I
But what if I say, like, a man like me, like I am right now building my future, like I am not 100% emotionally available.
Mm-hmm.
because I have a reason, and I have a goddamn good reason. Is I want to set my future. I'm building my empire. I'm working on it. I'm busting my ass. I'm losing sleep. I'm doing this. I'm doing discipline. All of that, right?
Yeah.
Because of that, if I'm not able to give her the attention she's looking for or she's expecting from me, she also need to understand is what I am doing that is making me not give her the 100% of my time or my attention. And at the end, I'm doing it for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm doing it for our children. I'm doing it for for our future so we can live better when everybody is still at their 9 to 5. I'm
Yeah.
over here and I'm gonna be over here chilling by the beach with my kids, with my grandkids.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's why I said though at the beginning, everybody's values is different. Everybody's time is different. Everybody on a different time. But at the end though, what I see you saying though is everybody is building a dream. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is building something, and you don't just do that. You know what I'm saying? Just for you, people have to understand that I'm building this to share with somebody someday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just building this castle for me to just walk around in it all day for myself. That's selfish. And then you're gonna get lonely too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get lonely. You're gonna want to share it with somebody. You're gonna want to share it with somebody around. You know? It's but you ain't just gonna let anybody in there though. Your values gonna be at a place where it's like I'm not finna just let any and everybody come in here and tear up what I've built. Yeah, you ain't just letting anybody in. This means something to me. So
Right. And another factor, if you don't support me when I am building my castle, let's say you don't support me, you leave, and then when I built my castle, now you come
mm,
back,
mm,
this is what I'm gonna be laughing at you. It's like I lost interest long time ago. I don't need you anymore.
mm,
I don't want you anymore. I
mm,
got someone else. But the thing is, I want to say this: the time passes, and
mm,
everybody grow. The age, the age
yeah,
is a serious number.
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
big number too. The age
yeah,
number. So that's all I'm saying. Like this the expectation. It's the invisible expectation, which nobody really talks about,
mm,
but is there. They're like in their mind, and the same goes with men too. The invisible expectation is.
yeah,
What do you think? Is it more about like not communicating? Because sometimes I feel like, hey, this is how I am, man. Sometimes if I'm like with someone and we are serious,
mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes I don't really need to explain what I want from you. You should be able to get it from the energy or from the vibe I'm projecting.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? But I only do it to the people who's close to me, not to a stranger or someone who's not that close to me.
yeah, yeah. But the only thing I have with that is like people have to recognize I ain't met nobody with the superpower abilities to read minds. Nobody, not one. So if you don't say nothing, you hurting yourself in the long run. Because then if somebody, you know what I'm saying, if somebody stepping on your shoe and they just keep stepping on your shoe and you don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, they gonna keep stepping on your shoe. So, at the end of the day, you need to speak up and say, hey man, you stepping on my shoe. If you don't mind.
No, that wasn't the route I was going for. I
I
was
know.
more going, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but that's that's the thing though. Like communication is a big thing though. That's it's a big helpful thing. It'll make sure that you get treated right and your expectations are met. If don't nobody know, if your partner don't know your expectations, how are they going to meet them? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants that genuine thing, that genuine love, where it's like you should be able to know by my actions, by my body languages, and different ways of communication that I like this and I hate this. It's cool, but people are not perfect. That's the other thing. Nobody's perfect, so they're not gonna get it 100% correct. That's where you have to make sure you communicate those things, word of mouth. You need to say it out loud. You know, um, and apparently, some people need it in paper. They had to write it down. Thus, we have laws. We got laws that's written down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this. You can't do that. I wonder what would happen if those laws would.
So talking about the law, that's a good subject. You think we all should have prenup?
Should there be a prenup? I mean, for some people, different things work for different people.
Why some people? Why not all of them? I think they get split or something like that. I'm not sure. Read the laws, but the basic general concept is whatever you had before marriage, you get to keep it. It's not gonna get split. So money, bank account, properties, jewelry, whatever you can list.
Yeah. I mean, what I was saying is that everybody's situation is different. Because it may, just to keep it 100, I ain't no NBA star. I ain't no NBA star. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no whole lot of money like that. So if a girl, run into you might get that Instagram model chick who run into an NBA player, and you know what she looking for. She looking for a check. She looking for security. She want to be well taken care of. But at the end of the day, she chose who she chose for a reason, because that dude got money. So that man, at the end of the day, he got to protect his investment, because she coming after he got his big break, his blessing that he was looking for. Now, me on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, I respect a girl who comes along while I'm at the level that I'm at right now, because I ain't, just reality. I'm not rich, but you know what I'm saying. If you can stick with me till we get up there, I got respect for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna trust you and have and honor that, because I feel like, if we can be together while we down, we can be able to stay together while we go up. Which I recognize, things change, people change, love can change, things can happen like that. If it's real love there, man, y'all should be able to stick it out through anything.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Red. I think that's what with most men. If a girl is with us while we are down, and now we are at our prime, man, we gonna give her all.
Yep.
Because now we see how loyal she is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you were with me when I was down. Mm-hmm. Now I'm up.
Yeah.
Here, whatever you want.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna give you the world, the planets, the solar system, the galaxy, whatever I can go get for you. I'm gonna bring it to you straight up. But I mean, that's where time come in. Timing is everything. Where you meet a person and the time that they in, that determines a whole lot of things. Like I said before, you can't just come in somebody's life who's built a castle and think you can just come in and treat them any kind of way. Nah, you're gonna have to scoot. Scoot over there.
Not for real, because the life experience, time changes people, and we like humans are the creature of we evolve. Humans evolve. Mm-hmm. Our mindset change, our mentality change. We learn something, we reject something. Yeah, all of that. We ask questions, we understand. So just as time change, taste change as well.
Yeah.
Growing up, you used to like a certain type of woman. Now you're at age of 30, you're at age of 40. Now your taste has completely changed. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you don't even like that type they used to like. So it's just factors that comes in. And then I say it's nothing wrong with that. You evolve, you change, you like what you like. I think it's okay to have a certain preference before now you have a completely different preference. There's nothing wrong with that. What do you think?
Nah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that at all. At the end of the day, you know what you like, you know what you're gonna be attracted to. If it ain't attracted to you, it ain't gonna be no staying power there. You just there, but you ain't there, and that ain't what you want. You want something that's real. That ain't real. Why be there getting? Why be there showing fake love when you can Have your time spent somewhere else where you actually want to spend it at. Don't be nowhere just to be playing around and then somebody gonna get hurt. Either you gonna get hurt or she gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get hurt at the end of the day. Why stick around and play around with it? Go on, move the foo-foo away from me. Bring me the real thing. Bring me the real thing. I don't want the fake stuff. Take that on somewhere. Get away from me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Cause and then at the end of the day, it's gonna get exposed. At some point, you might get tired. You gonna get tired of it. They gonna get tired of it. If the love ain't real, it's gonna come out. That's something you can't shake. It's gonna show. Cause you're gonna treat people a certain type of way. Y'all gonna stop going on dates. Y'all gonna stop texting. Y'all gonna stop taking pictures together. It's something that's gonna start tweaking in, and stuff gonna start, lighting up. Like, okay, this person don't like me no more. Why let it get to that point? Because that's embarrassing. On either way, on either side, that's tough. It's like, oh snap, they probably got somebody else. So before the assumptions, start going off. Yeah, let's do something different. Yeah, don't play around with your heart. That's all I really want to say. Don't play around with this.
Yeah.
Don't play around with that.
And then, yeah, I think this goes back to communication. The big gap in communication. But I cannot speak for all the men. I can only speak for me. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to communicate, bro. I just want if if I'm in a relationship, I want her to just find out what I want or what I'm irritated at. I think it's because I just want to see how much she care, how much she knows. I should be able to communicate without communicate.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You want the person to be able to invest time into learning you, to actually show interest in you, and them showing interest in you and trying to learn you and figure you out. You see that as a sign of love and care. That they're taking time to study you and see what you invested in and what you love, so they gonna, you appreciate that. That they trying to see who you are without you saying something. So yeah, that's in a way for me that sparks communication. You know what I'm saying? For me, that sparks communication. Like if I see my girl, we might see a movie, and she might make some faces at it. So it's like, okay, well, I see the way you was looking, so you probably didn't like that movie, huh? You know what I'm saying? We might have some hee hee ha ha's about it, go on about our day, but you know what I'm saying? It'll spark communication. Yeah, because sometimes the person might not know how to say they like or don't like a certain thing, or they don't want to say it in a rude or negative way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come off as rude, like, hey, I didn't like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come off rude or disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a chick. She might make you some food, and it's real spicy, and you might not like real spicy food. You know what I'm saying? She either you gonna take a bite of the food and burn your mouth and get the coughing, you know what I'm saying? About to lose your breath, needing a drink of water, some milk.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying, she could just catch the drift off of y'all been dating for a while, and she could see he don't eat spicy food. So let me not cook him no spicy food. I'm gonna cook him something else. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see that type of love. You know what I'm saying? I can understand where you're coming from there. Yeah.
Or just shit that makes people mad.
Yeah.
Whatever they pulled off, like.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this. I don't want you to do it, but I want to express without moving my tongue.
Yeah.
But it's everybody have their own perks and quirks, whatever it is. So at the end, you think communication is important?
Big. Communication will solve the world's problem. That's what I feel. It could solve the world's problems if people just sit down and have important conversations, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable. Say something, and everything will be good.
And not just not just that, not just like this dry communication. I feel like there should be understanding in there as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, for sure, for sure. Communication and understanding, yeah. Because once you have the information, you got to do something with it. So I see what you're saying there. That is important. If I tell you I don't like you cursing around me, but you keep coming around and cursing around me, that means you don't love me, or you ain't taking into consideration of how I feel about language. So it's like, okay, you ain't,
Just
yeah.
like she just trying to irritate you, and you getting irritated. But okay, so there's where the understanding comes in, right? And then both had this talk, and then she said, well, this is how I grew up, is in my vocabulary, I can't really function without it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, like, when I cuss, I didn't really mean it, but this is how I talk. Now
Mm-hmm.
there's an understanding. Now you know where she coming from.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why communication is important. Those things have to be said out loud. You know what I'm saying? It don't do no good if you holding it on the inside and they holding it on the inside. Y'all just two ticking time bombs waiting to go off.
Yeah.
In the end, somebody gonna get hurt. That time bomb gonna go boom, and somebody gonna catch a problem.
No, we're not talking about no physical hurt, but we're talking about like separation and
Yeah,
breakups and all that.
yeah, and it can lead to physical hurt. That stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's real, bro. It's real life. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It done seen it. I done seen it. It can go from play to throwing hands. At the end of the day, if you just start communicating, it's real. Just communicate. Say what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Say what's bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Or say what you like. Say what you like. I mean, just put it out there in the open. Say you like this and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It might be a opportunity out there that you missing because you won't speak. You won't say nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do we like, this is for both men and women, how do we judge people? Let's say you went out just with them maybe one or two times, and you judging how they gonna be their life, like what are they gonna be burden to your life, or are they gonna be the helper, the protector, the investor?
Yeah. You don't really know until you give them a chance. You don't really know. You
Dang.
gotta give them a chance. You gotta do it. It's like playing the lottery, bro. Like how you know you're gonna win if you don't ever play? Buy the ticket and try it, and then you know what I'm
But
saying.
what are the odds, man, with the lottery? If you give the lottery example, what are the odds of you winning?
If it
So
work,
how
it
much,
work. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
how many people you have to go out, like how many people you have to give chances to see if it's gonna work?
And then some people, I use this analogy. Some people are like flowers. You got to give them time to grow.
Mm,
You got to plant the seed in the soil and water it. Give it time
mm.
and allow that person to grow. You're going to meet them at one stage of life, but they ain't going to always stay the same. Time changes people. So they going to, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to always stay the same. You just got to give that person the time, keep communicating and keep in contact with that person. Y'all conversation, just see where it goes. That's what it is. It's like you can play the stocks. Just use a stock, for example. You might put money in Netflix. Netflix might be trash right here, but give it time. It could get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it don't always start like that. You might meet a good girl, but you take her home and you start living with her, and you be like, oh,
The mask finally off.
you know what I'm saying? This ain't who I met at Cheesecake Factory. Who is this?
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Who is this lady?
Where's the cheese at?
It'd be the same for dudes too, though. It'd be the same for dudes. The girl might meet a nice guy out, at the mall or something, and they exchange numbers, and then they start moving in and spending life together, and then next thing you know, she he hitting on her at the house and stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So what type of mask you got on. You don't never know until you keep communicating. Hopefully, you can pick up on the red flags and stuff like that before y'all move in with each other. But yeah, I mean, that's something you got to pay attention to. Pay attention to the red flag.
Yeah.
Don't ignore them. Don't ignore the red flags.
And what are the red flags for, or maybe like, a basic way? Maybe, is it like losing temper quick? That's one of the red flag.
That's a red flag. That's most definitely a red flag. Yeah, if you can't keep your temper under control, that's a red flag.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Now somebody might like that. I like it when you mad. Get your stupid self on somewhere. I'm about to smack you upside the face. No.
You say like you when you get aggressive.
Stupid.
You a freak.
She about to knock you out, fam. Like you about to get stabbed. No.
And watch it, but like she hitting the gym and everything.
Yeah.
Practice on the punching bags. Oh, she got blows.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's cute till she knock you out.
Wow. Oh, she a warrior.
What? Oh, she Wonder Woman.
And I'm just wondering. Laying on the floor.
Buddy up there like, how did I get here?
Yeah. Go ahead, keep wondering.
Yeah. I guess y'all wondering how I got here. Well, it all started 3 months ago.
3 months ago?
But now I'm on the floor.
That was quick.
And she gone with my car keys. What we gonna do now?
Busted your car and everything. She picked up the car, throw it.
Yeah, look.
Flip it upside down. It's game over.
It's over with. It's wild. Yeah, man.
So, what about honesty? How's honesty plays in the relationship? Do you have to be 100% honest, or can you be, little? I'm not saying lying, but I'm saying sugarcoat it a little bit, not telling the full truth.
I get it. You don't want to tell everything, but I would say don't hide the most important things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to date you and then 2 weeks later find out you got a baby daddy and four kids.
Dang.
That ain't what's up.
I feel like, at the dates I've been, I think it's a normal questions now. People ask that, how many kids you have? How old are you? Or are you married or not? I think that's become normal. And then every time I went on date, I asked them, they asked me too, and nobody really tripped over it, honestly. I ain't really tripping on them.
But what if they lie? What if they lie? That's the thing. You asked me about honesty. What if they lie? What if they say they don't have all these things and it turns out they do? Yeah. Because people lie, bro. People. Yeah.
Now, you can't be lying about these. Like, this is serious lies.
There we go. Lying at the end of the day, it ain't good.
Changes stuff. Nah, for real. For some people, it changes stuff. It changes, like, the attraction. It has something to do with the love or how I see you in my life. Yeah. How I think of you now.
Yeah, because what you hiding stuff for? Why are you hiding stuff?
That mean you're embarrassed.
Exactly. Be for real. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. That's my favorite emoji. That 100 sign. Keep it 100. At the end of the day, gotta keep it 100. If you don't, it's a red flag. Red flag. I don't want to be with you.
Yeah. Forget the looks. Forget the looks. It's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's it. Move on, big fella.
I don't trust you.
Peace out.
Yeah. What Beyonce say? To the left. Your box to the left. Your Uber is outside.
Make sure you got the card on the app, cause I ain't paying.
Yeah.
You ain't got no card on you? Oh, looks like we walking now.
You finna use Pit and Pat, Mike and Knight. Get the stepping.
Get to working now.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Hey, yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't lie. I don't really lie about these type of stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes little stuff, I think it should be okay. Sometimes you're not telling the full truth.
Yeah.
Man, this is what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Woman, don't forget shit. Come on, yo. Like, we had a talk. We had mutual understanding, and then we both agree whatever I did, whatever I did, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Forgive me, right? Now forgive me. Why they keep bringing the shit up every time? I feel like every time they get into a corner, they
They
bring the
gonna bring
shit
it
back
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the humanity in people. We don't never forget nothing. We don't
I
forget.
forget shit, man. If I forgive, I forget.
Yeah. But you ain't gonna forget the scar.
Nah, that's the memories unless like I can't delete them.
That's the thing. Yeah. You ain't gonna forget your scar. That's why people they always bring up old stuff because they don't forget what hurt them.
Yeah. But I give people second chance as long as it's not too big. The fuck up is not too big.
Yeah.
But I give people second chances because there are few people who giving me second chances. I really appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I learned. So
Yeah. Yeah, man. But what you see as something small might not be small to other people. That's the other thing you got to pay attention to. You might think a little white lie is something small, but she might see it as something big. You might think, you talking to other girls is small, but to her it could be something big. I mean, yeah,
that sounds like insecurity. Maybe I'm just talking to a girl as a friend, or maybe I share something with her. She liked it. She wanted have suggestions, ideas to give me. I was like, I'd like to hear it. Getting the feedback.
Yeah, you might like it, but she probably like, nah, I ain't feeling that.
Dang.
Yeah. So it's like, people have to communicate at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. Hey man, I'm gonna have to dip.
All right. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, man. So it's your boy Mo Money with Mo Money Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm out.